Okay, Mustafa, how are you? Is everything okay?
Very tired.
Tired?
Yeah, I came home around 7:30 from school.
You are too young to be tired, Mustafa. How old are you?
14.
Why are you tired?
Had a lot of work to do.
What kind of work?
One club, and I'd stay at school till 7:30 for that club.
Hmm. Yesterday I had class. I went to school. I taught. In the evening I played tennis more about 2 hours. And today also I play soccer for about 2 hours. We had picnic with students outside. And I also had a class in the morning and still teaching in the evening. I'm not tired yet. Sometimes, our human brain, when you say tired, your brain says to your body that, Mustafa is tired. Guys, come on. Now we should switch to tired mode. So sometimes we should be careful when we say that. Even if you're not tired, just say tired, you feel tired. Okay. Okay, it's a joke, but actually it is true. Mustafa, let's continue. Last time we talked
Mhm.
about two or three concepts, right? Number one is relation. Number two is what is it? Domain and set. Number three is function. And after that, actually, we practice some questions about how to find the domain and range. After that, how to evaluate the value of the function. Let's start with relation. What do you remember about relation? What was the definition of relation?
Relation. Um, Let me try remembering.
A set of ordered pairs, right?
Yeah.
When we just say relation, you should be able to visualize this, Mustafa. Here we have something, okay? Maybe I can label this the name of the set. And I have ordered sets. For example, let's say I have here, let's say A, B, and here we have C, D, and here we have E, F. I can just continue, okay? So this kind of set is
Hmm.
called relation because it's a set that contains ordered pairs, okay? And after that,
Hmm.
we actually define what is a domain. What is domain?
Domain.
The
My
set of
brain
x
can't read
values,
right
right?
now.
And the range is the set of y values, right?
Hmm.
And how about function? What is function?
Function. A relation in which each element on the domain is paired with exactly one element of the range.
Okay, we have two sets. We just pick one element from this domain, right? So it must be
Hmm.
paired with exactly, if we can pair it with exactly one element from its range, then this actual relation, right, is called a function. And for function, a lot of times we just say to the students that imagine there's a kind of machine. If we just put into the machine some input values, right, it must give us a single output value. Then we say that this function is what is a functioning properly. Okay. All right. Let's continue, Mustafa. Today, we'll talk about what is it, linear relations and standard form and blah blah. We have two questions left here. If you solve this, it's fine. If not, let's do it together quickly and I'll move on. Because homework part you should do yourself, but this classwork part
Hmm.
we should do it together, okay? All right, here we're
Hmm.
talking about Q. That Q is, what is it? Absolute value of 3x minus x cubed. So how do we evaluate this 7 minus Q of 4.5? So we just substitute right here. We have 7 minus. Now, what is the Q function? It is absolute value. 3
Hmm.
times 4.5, right?
4.5.
And minus, and here we have 4.5 cubed, right? And now we can
Hmm.
calculate this. And is there any easy way we can calculate, or we can use a calculator or what is it, on a piece of paper? Because 4.5 is 9 over 2, right?
Hmm.
You see 4.5 is a common factor. How am I going to calculate? Suppose that we are not allowed to use a calculator. 7 minus this 4.5 is 9 over 2. Let me just write it here. Times. In absolute value, I have 3 minus 9 over 2 squared, which is 81 over 4. Okay, and 4 times 3, it is 12. And 12 minus 81 is, how much? It is 69, right? Okay, so I have here 7 minus 9 over 2. Because of absolute value, that is 69 over 4. Okay, then we can simplify this. 2 times 4, 8. 8 times 7, 56. I have here 56 minus 9 times 69 divided by 8. Now, this is simple numbers. You can just write, calculate on a piece of paper and write the answer. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Now, can you try for me this question 12, 3
Mm-hmm.
times p of negative 1 plus 5 without using a calculator. What is this?
Mm-hmm.
There's a notebook here. Hmm? No, no.
38.
38?
Mm-hmm.
Exactly 38?
Mm, I think that's what I wrote here.
I don't think so. Look, first, if I just do the substitution, Mustafa, here we have 3 times p of negative 1, right? What is p of
Mm-hmm.
negative 1? Look, our p function is 1 over 2 minus 4 over 3 times x. So which is equal to 1 over 2. And what is negative 4 over 3 times negative 1? That is plus 4 over 3. And plus, we have 5. First, did you write like this?
Mm, similar.
What do you mean similar? It must be exactly the same thing. We don't have any other way.
I had added like next to it, I had put the times -1 as well.
Okay. Because if you just multiply, it's just negative 1. Now, inside the parenthesis, right, the common denominator is 6. 3 times 1 is 3, 2
Mm-hmm.
times 4, 8, 8 plus 3 is 11. And now here we have
Mm-hmm.
5, which is equal to, you see, this 3 and 6, they cancel each other, right? Because 3 is at the top. 3 means that here we have 1. So here we have 11 over 2 plus 5. And what is 11 over 2, Mustafa? 5.5, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it is 10.5, or I can write it as 10 and a half.
Mm,
Okay?
mm-hmm.
All right. And how about the next question? It says that if f of x is equal to 34, find x. What is f of x? It's given here. F of x is equal to 3x plus 9, 19. Now, function's value is given. Also, function is given. You have to find the input value.
Mm.
Yes, Mustafa. What did you get for 13?
Um, X equals 5.
Okay, very good. X equals 5. 14?
Let me do it real quickly. Um, X equals negative 27.
Very good. X equals negative 27. The most important thing is understanding the problem, what it means. 15, read the question.
Owen paid a landscaping company $108 for an initial lawn treatment, then $74 per month thereafter. The function PT equals 108 plus 74T represents the total amount of money he will have paid after T months.
Okay. Find P of 24. And what does this represent?
Um,
For such calculations, small numbers, remember the numbers you can use a calculator.
um, P24 equals 1,884, and
Good.
it represents the total amount of money he's paid.
Uh-huh. That's equal to how much? 1,084.
884.
Okay. Yeah, it represents what?
Wait, is it asking for P24 or the overall?
No, we have to calculate P of 24, right? So
Hmm.
108 plus, look at the function.
Yeah, I did that part, but when it
Uh-huh.
says what does it represent, is it asking what P24 represents?
Yeah, this P of 24
Okay.
represent what? This
It
number represent what?
represents the total amount of months he paid for
Paid after 24 months.
after the initial loan
Yeah,
treatment.
after 24 months.
Hmm.
Okay. B,
B is 39.
read the question first.
How long has Owen been receiving lawn services if he has paid a total of $2,994 to date?
So total amount he has already paid is 2,994, right? That's equal to 108 plus 74 T. What is T?
T is 39.
39. Okay, just we should solve this. All right. Next, use f of x, negative 4x plus 9, and g of x for questions 16 to 20. And now this also we should get used to it in algebra. And every time we don't have to calculate this at a point, at a number, right? Sometimes we have to calculate the value of the function at the expression or at another value of the function or another function. Okay. What is f of c plus 2?
Negative 4C plus 1.
Negative 4, here we have c plus 2 plus 9. Okay, that's equal to negative 4c plus 1. Okay. And 7w minus 5.
I don't do this one.
So we just input because input value is x, right? So x is
Mm.
7w minus 5 and plus 9. Let's simplify this together. Can you simplify this?
Simplify it.
So first we have to distribute
Negative
mhm,
28W,
negative 28w,
plus 20
29, right?
plus 9.
Yeah, just
Oh,
29.
29. Yeah.
Okay. Now G, Mustafa, did you do question 18?
No.
Okay, can you do question 18? And after we'll discuss this, okay? First do it.
Hmm. 16y to the power of 6 minus 5.
Good. So 16 times y to the power of 6, right? Minus 5. Okay, 19. You know what is a squared, a plus b squared, right, Mustafa? What is a plus
Mhm.
b squared?
Uh, 2a plus 4.
No, no, a plus b squared. Can you
Oh,
expand it?
a plus
A
b squared
squared,
equals a squared plus b squared.
2ab plus b squared. Because a plus b squared means that a plus b times a plus b, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you actually multiply a plus b by a plus b, you will get a squared plus 2ab plus b squared. And also when it is minus, now we're going to use it very frequently. You should know this really all by heart. A minus b squared. That means a minus b times a minus b. If you expand it, you will get a squared minus 2ab plus b squared. Now here you have to use this because here we have g of a minus 3, right? So that
Mm-hmm.
is a minus 3 squared minus 5. And now if you expand this, what do we get here? A squared minus 2 times a times 3, that is 6a, plus b squared, b is 3, that is 9, and minus 5. And now 9 minus 5 is, here we have a squared minus 6a plus 4. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Mustafa, now do question 10. Now we have experience about this. Substitute into the functions value, I mean for x, and evaluate.
Okay.
Yes, Mustafa?
Um, 4 M2 minus 6M minus 23.
No. First, what is g of m plus 1? So that's equal to 2m plus 1
2M plus 1.
squared minus 5, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's the first one. Minus the second one is 3m minus 7 squared minus 5, right?
Mm, isn't that F?
Huh?
Aren't we supposed to use the F formula for that one?
Yeah, this a minus b squared or a plus b squared, right? Both. And because we have to expand it first to simplify this, I have to expand it. So if you expand this part, you see here negative 5 minus negative 5, it's gone. So I have here 2m plus 1 squared. That is equal to 4m because 2m squared is 4m squared
Mm-hmm.
plus 2 times 2m times 1, that is 4m plus b squared, that's 1 squared, that's 1. Okay, we are done with this part. Minus, now this part, 3m squared, that is 9m squared, minus 2 times 3 times 7, that is 42m, plus 7 squared is 49, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's it. Now 4m squared minus 9m squared, that is 5m squared. We have minus here. And 4m minus 42, that is plus 46m. And 1 minus 49 minus 48.
Yeah, hocam.
Yes.
It says F3M minus 7, so wouldn't we use the FX formula?
Oh, that is F. You are saying about
Yeah.
this.
See, it says F negative
You
4X
you
plus.
you are right, Mustafa. I made a mistake. That's my fault. I see. Now I thought it's G. What was your answer, Mustafa?
Um, 4M2 minus
You mean
6M
squared,
minus
right?
23, or yeah, I think that's correct. Or it's plus 32. It's one or the
You,
other.
okay, you're right. 3m minus 7 and plus 9 here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so here we have 4m squared plus 4m plus 1 minus 5 negative 4. So minus minus, it is plus, right? 4 times 3m, it is 12m. 4 times negative 7, negative 28. Now here we have minus minus plus and minus, so here we have negative 9. Okay, 4m squared, 4m plus 12m plus 16m. Did you get 16m?
No, I see what I did wrong though.
Hmm. And now here we have negative 4 minus 28, negative 32. Negative 32 minus 9, that is negative 41, right?
Mm.
Yeah, that is, algebra means that you should be really good at manipulating algebraic expressions. Okay. All right,
Mm-hmm.
Mustafa. Now we have some idea how to practice questions. Now let's talk about linear relations. Okay, linear relations means that, Mustafa, what is it? Linear functions, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, just write the date here. 27. Okay, all right. So can you read the first part and let's discuss this, okay?
Linear relations. When points on a graph lie along a straight line, it is called a linear relation.
Mm-hmm.
Linear relations can be present by an equation. For example, the equation of this graph can be written as x plus y equals 8.
Mm-hmm.
Should I
Continue.
read the bottom?
Yeah.
Standard form. Linear equations are often written in standard form blank,
Okay.
where a, b, and c are integers and a is greater than or equal to 1, and the GCF of a, b, and c is 1.
Okay, that's the definition. Now, in linear algebra, you study this, but not in this much details. And now we are going to learn a bit more details. In pre-calculus, some more details. In calculus, you go deeper. It's like, if you're studying at school, what are you studying? Mustafa, you are taking geometry and English and art and music, maybe. I don't know, in science, right? So you're taking a lot of courses. But when you go to university, it gets narrower, right? You take less subjects. If you're going to study computer science, and most of the course you're going to take will be related to computer science. And after that, after bachelor's degree, for example, if you're going to study a master's degree, right? If you're going to do master's degree, then it will be narrower. If you're going to do computer science, you will study only courses that are related to computer science. And how about after master's degree, if you're going to do your PhD, computer science, right? Just narrower again. You just take one single thing. For example, how the memory works. You just focus on one single thing. Okay, if you just take this math as a human body, at school you are studying all human bodies. This is a lung, this is mouth, this is ears, this is heart, right? And after that, when you actually go to high school, college, maybe just some organs. And PhD means that just one actually single feature of the heart, for example. Yeah, okay. And that's why there's similar things, but now we're just going a bit deeper. What is a linear relation, right? Linear relationship is, or linear relation, if you plot, because relation means that a set of ordered pairs, right? In a coordinate system, every point, right, can be represented by an ordered pair of numbers, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is a point, right? So when you just plot these points, if they are all straightened up in a single straight line, then we say that it is a linear relation. Okay. So now we'll focus on the standard form. If you remember, you studied three forms, right, last year in algebra. What is that? Number one is standard form. That is ax plus by is equal to c. And next one is slope intercept form. Y is equal to mx plus b. And next one is point slope form. That is y minus y1 is equal to m times x minus x1. Before this, of course, you studied what is it? Slope. Slope is m, which is found by this formula. This change in the value of y over change in the value of x, right? You studied algebra 1. Now we are going to actually use this in a bit deeper sense. So, Mustafa, now we are going to actually identify, okay, we will practice how to identify linear equations in two variables, right, in standard form. That is linear equation two variables, or just simply linear relation. What is that? The standard form is let me just write in red so that it's the formula. So the standard form is ax plus by, that's equal to c. Here, a, b, c are integers like 1, 2, 3, -5, -6, right? And a must be greater than or equal to 1. And the greatest common factor of a, b, and c must be 1. That means that we can't simplify this anymore. Okay? Like, for
Mm-hmm.
example, look at this. Write each equation in standard form. Is it in standard form, equation 1?
Mm, yes.
No. Because
Oh.
it says that here a must be greater than or equal to 1, right?
Oh.
A is negative. That's why I should change this. How can I change this to positive?
Get rid of the negative.
Multiply by -1, right? I'm
Mm-hmm.
just going to use the property of multiplication. I'm going to multiply both sides by -1. So I will have here 5x minus 6y is equal to 12. If you look at these numbers, 5, -6, 12, they are integers. 5 greater than or equal to 1. And the greatest common factor of 5, 6, 12 is 1. They don't have any other common factor. Okay? And
Mm-hmm.
how about question 2? Can you just tell me what is the standard form of this equation?
Standard form. Um, C equals AX minus B.
No, look at question two. It says that we have to
Mm.
rewrite this, right, in standard form.
Oh.
So what is the standard form? AX plus BY equals C, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if I just move y to the right-hand side, -9 to the left-hand side, I have this equation. 9 is equal to 2x minus y, right?
Mm-hmm.
Became green. Now, if I just flip this using the property of symmetry, what is the property of symmetry? Do you remember?
Mm.
If
If A equals A.
no, if that one is reflexive in a reflection, right? It's itself.
Mm-hmm.
Symmetric means that if A is equal to B, then B is equal to A, right?
Mm.
That is a symmetric property. So if 9 equals to x minus y, then this 2x minus y should be equal to 9, right? You see, I'm using the property symmetry because we are saying that if A is equal to B, then B must be equal to A. If 9 equals to x minus y, then 2x minus y should be equal to 9. So is it in standard form? Yes. Why? Look at ABC. A is equal to 2, right? You see A is equal to 2. What is B?
B is equal to Y.
-1. It's a
Yeah.
coefficient, right? A, B, C are coefficients here. And the C is equal to 9. A is a C greater than or equal to 1? Yes. What is the greatest common factor of 2 and -1 and 9? It's only 1. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
good. And now, how about question 3? What do we do here first in the first step?
Um, Move the negative 24 to the other side.
Okay, so here we have 9x plus 6y equals 24. Next,
Next.
this 9, 6, and 24, all of these numbers are divisible by
Oh,
3, right?
3.
Okay, let's
Mm-hmm.
divide by 3. So I get here 3x,
3x plus 2y equals 6. I mean 8, my bad.
8. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
How about question 4?
Um, Switch 7y with
No,
7.
no need to switch. I switched this because y was, x was negative, but not positive. But here,
Mm-hmm.
x is negative. Just move this to the left-hand side, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I have
Mm-hmm.
here 7x plus 7y is equal to 7, right?
Mm-hmm.
And now all numbers are divisible by
7.
7. So if you divide by 7, we get here x plus y is equal to 1. Because the standard form means that everybody should understand the same thing. When I say a linear equation standard form, if I don't actually give these conditions, you say that Mr. Carson 7x plus 7y equals 7, it's the same thing. It's the same thing, but it's not in standard form. When I say standard form, everybody should understand the same thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's the meaning of standard, we standardize something. Okay.
Um,
Uh, Mustafa, can you try question 5 yourself?
mm-hmm.
Yes, Mustafa.
Um, um, X minus 1 over 3 y equals 4.
X minus.
Um,
What did you do here to bring this into standard form?
I multiplied both sides by 4 over 3.
4 over 3?
Yeah, to get rid of, like, to make the X a 1.
No, 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 no. You see, the denominator, we have 4, 3, right? And the
Mm-hmm.
least common multiple of 4, 3 is 12. We should multiply by 12.
Mm.
But these things must be, A, B, C must be integers, right? If you multiply
Mm-hmm.
12, 12 divided by 4, 3, 3 times 3, it will be 9x. Minus 1/3 of 12 is 4. Here we have 4y equals 1 times 12 it is 12.
Mm.
So the standard form of this linear equation is 9x minus 4y equals 12. Do question 6.
X minus 6y equals negative 12.
So you multiply by 6, right?
Yeah.
X minus 6y equals negative 12. That's it. Okay, the standard form.
Mm-hmm.
And now let's talk about slope intercept form. Okay, at the top, we already written this. We have already written this. What is that? Mx plus b. So linear equations are often written in slope-intercept form. That is very commonly used form. Why? When you look at the form, I can see immediately, that is a slope. Slope means the rate of change. How fast our function is going up or going down. It gives us information about this. And b is, if it is representing something. It represents activation fee or initial investment or initial value depending on the context. And that's why this form is really important. So what is the slope intercept form? Slope intercept form is y is equal to m times x plus b. You see, I can change the standard form into this. How? We will see this in a minute. Okay. Or, and also we have learned that instead of y, Mustafa, for function, we can write it as f of x, right? The same thing. F of x is equal to m times x plus b. And where m is, what is m here? It is slope. M is slope. And how about the b? B is the y-intercept, right? Where the graph intercepts the y-axis. Okay. Can you
Mm-hmm.
read the other next paragraph, Mustafa? Slope is a constant rate.
Slope is a constant rate of change between the points. Think rise slash run. There are blank types of slope. Sketch them below.
Slope is a constant rate of change between the points. How fast is going up or going down, right? And
Mhm.
usually, just think it is rise over run. In a lot of books, they give this so the students can remember well. And how many different types of slopes are there?
4.
4, right? What is the first one?
Um,
Positive, right?
mhm.
The first one is positive. Second one is negative.
Negative.
Next one is zero,
Um,
right? Zero slope. And
mhm,
the next one is undefined, right? And positive
mhm,
means that our line is going up, is increasing.
mhm,
So in the coordinate system, right? Our graph is something like this. So the slope is positive. And how about the negative in the coordinate system, right? It is going down,
mhm,
it's falling. As you move up, move to the right, the function is decreasing. Like for example, let's say if let's say soldiers, right? If you
mhm,
drop soldiers or some kind of packet from the helicopter to the ground, right? As time passes, the distance, right, between the ground and the package, right, it gets smaller and smaller. That means that it is decreasing. Or if you have water in the tank, right, if there's a kind of small hole, and if you just open this, the water drains, right? So that means that the
mhm.
amount of water is decreasing. Anyway, and how about the zero? Zero means that when the line is what?
When the line is straight, like
Horizontal line,
horizontally.
right? It's
Mhm,
zero because it's not changing. When you move to the left or right, it's always the same thing. Okay. And how about undefined? It's vertical line. So these are the four types of slopes. Okay.
mhm.
Read the question.
Um, Write the equation in slope-intercept form, then graph the line. Y equals 2 over 5x plus 7.
Now, Mustafa, at this, you need to have some idea about graphing. I actually have an idea, but also let's practice this question quickly. So this 2 over 5, once again, what is slope actually? Slope is change in y-axis over change in x-axis, right? Okay. And also one thing,
Mhm,
Mustafa, just keep in mind that if I have, let's say, minus a over b, let's say a over b, I can write it as minus a over b or A over minus B. They are all the same thing, right?
mhm.
Okay. And now if you look at this, is it in slope intercept form? Question 7.
What?
Question 7, the equation. Is it in slope intercept form?
Um, no. Or
Yes.
yes. Yes.
Because y equals mx plus b, right? Mx plus b is
Mhm,
slope intercept form. And now first, what is y-intercept? It is 7. So 7 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It is here. So it passes through here. And what does 2 over 5 means? That if you run 5 units, you have to go up 2 units, right?
mhm,
So that means that the same thing as if I just run to the right, left, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I should go down 2 units. The same thing because my graph is small. That's why I can't graph to the right hand side. Okay. Another point is here. As you see here, if I run 5 units and go up 2 units. And what is the next thing? Just put your ruler and draw this. So that's the easiest graph, right, to draw in math.
mhm.
Of course, I don't have ruler here. So if you connect this will be the graph. And how about question 8? F of x equals negative x plus 2. Is it in slope intercept form?
Uh, that would be horizontal line, a
No,
0.
no. 0 means it's just a number, but it's a function here. Slope
Oh.
is negative 1. And y-intercept it is 2. So that means that our graph is a straight line because mx plus b a linear function. That's why I know that its graph is straight line.
Mm,
And the y-intercept is 2, it is here, right? What does negative 1
mhm,
mean, Mustafa? Negative 1 means that I can write it as negative 1 over 1, right?
mhm,
If you run 1 unit, you should go down 1 unit. So it is here. Another point is here. Another point is here. So these are the points. See here, they're all in the straight line. Okay? I can put a rule and join this, but now, if I draw it, it looks a bit, it's hard to draw on the drawing tablet. But drawing a linear function graph is the easiest one. Just find 2 points, put your ruler and draw it. All right, now let's do question 9 and 10. And okay, and I will finish the class, okay?
Okay.
Question 9. Number 1. First, we have to write this equation in slope-intercept form. Okay. Do it and tell me what is the slope-intercept form of this equation.
Can you scroll up a bit?
What?
Can you scroll up a bit? Okay. X plus Y equals -5.
No, 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 no. Slope-intercept form is my is equal to mx plus b, right? That's the slope-intercept form. What is the
Mm-hmm.
slope-intercept form of this equation?
Oh.
First, you move x to the right-hand side. We have
Mm-hmm.
3y equals negative x minus 15, right?
Mm-hmm.
And now we divide by 3,
Both sides by 3.
negative one third of x minus 15 divided by 3 is 5, right?
Mm-hmm.
You see, looking at this equation now, I can say that the slope of this function is 1/3. And what is the y-intercept? Negative 5.
5, -5.
So if I draw this here, let me use this brown here, negative 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is here. So it is passes to this point. And negative 1/3 means that if you run 3 units, you have to go down 1 unit. 1, 2, 3, down 1 here. 1, 2, 3, down 1 here. In the opposite way, go up 1 and to the left 3. 1, 1, 2, 3, it is here. 1, 1, 2, 3, it is here. You see, all of these points are, they form a linear relationship. Why? Because all points are lying on the same straight line, right? You can put your ruler, actually, just draw this. You will have its graph, something like this. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Mustafa, do question 10. Okay, then we'll finish the class. Now write this first in slope-intercept form.
Mm-hmm.
For tomorrow.
Y equals 4x plus 1.
Y equals what?
Y equals 4x plus 1.
No, negative 4x, right? If you move to the right-hand
Oh,
side, it will
yeah.
be
Negative
negative
4.
4x plus 1. And you see here, immediately from here, I can see that m is equal to negative 4 and b is equal to 1. So I know
Mm-hmm.
that because slope is negative, I know that our line is going down, right? So first, let me start with y-intercept. Y-intercept 1 is here. So negative 4 means that I can write as negative 4 over 1, right? Run
Mm-hmm.
1 unit, go down 4 units. 1, 2, 3, 4. It is here. Another one. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. It is here. And how about the opposite direction? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, right? So these are the points, some points. I can just put my ruler and draw a line. Actually, we get something like this. Okay, Mustafa?
Mm-hmm.
Mustafa, that's all for today. Okay, now I'll make a schedule and send it to you and to your mother. and have a
Mm-hmm.
look. And next week we will continue accordingly. Okay?
Okay.
Because Ramadan is coming. I won't be able to teach in the evening anymore. Maybe we'll
Mm-hmm.
meet in the, what is it, daytime and have class. Okay? Mustafa, you
Mm-hmm.
printed everything. Just keep working, okay? Some stuff we can just search on
Mm-hmm.
the internet and learn. The most important thing is learning. If you finish everything, let me know. I'll send you another unit, okay? And let's
Okay.
finish it quickly, and after that we'll do some revision. And also I'll check Han Academy and I'll assign you some quizzes, okay?
Okay.
Okay, Mustafa, bye bye.
Yeah.
Have a good night. Yeah,
Ne hocam?
thank you.